And if you do, it's background sound and you're tuned in. That this is another phenomenal way. You can throw those earbuds back in. If it's sirens outside your door, put your earbuds in, put on some tranquil music, some kind of meditation music, maybe flute music, journey music, and just allow yourself to sit still and be present again. You can dance, believe it or not, moving your butt, shaking your butt, man. It does so much to throw off excess stress. Do you ever just feel like pent up? Like, you're just, you're going to lose your cool. I'm just going to lose it. If one more thing happens, well, instead of trying to escape it, go into it. That one more thing comes and somebody beats on the door and they're like, hey, you owe your rent. Just let them in and dance with them. Don't try to avoid dealing with whatever the situations are, because that just builds more stress. So, eat right, treat yourself right, try to get plenty of sleep, and sleep in the right hours, if you can, if your job will allow it, go to bed at a decent hour and wake up at a decent hour. Get plenty of sunlight, in the months that you can, get color, get out there in the sun and really be out there, be in the moment. Go kayaking. I love to kayak. Go to the beach.
To give an example to what you're saying, like, I think, which you hit so many good parts, even such as myself, just to throw it out there and counteract with what you said. I mean, like, I've been through high stress, like,
Yeah.
even when I got me myself living in Florida at one point in time, I was under like a lot of stress, high stress. And once I actually went out on my own and like literally kind of just was by myself, I started to do exactly that. And it benefited me in such a way, and I think now that we're talking about brain health, it's all mental health, it's all connected, you know what I mean? So like when I brought myself to just, kind of in a quiet space, meditating, doing, for me, doing my prayers and things like that, and actually going places to like where nice scenery is at. And then I started to work out again, started to work out more, and really kind of put into gear things that I start putting in my body. And, I noticed like I love Spanish food. I think anybody who knows me, because I'm Hispanic, right? I love Spanish food, and I love like the bread. I mean, even within your family, the bread, the rice, things like that. But you know, I noticed that when I changed up my diet and I really started to be more disciplined with myself, not only did my blood pressure go down and I started to slim down more, but I started to really feel better, you know? Like I
Absolutely.
started to feel better and I started to feel like myself again. But not only myself, but like more connected with my soul. Like it's crazy to say because you know, it's not like we're doing a religious group here, but it's literally a different feeling that when you're doing all this stuff to just, practice mental health, practice, you know, just your health in general with working out, going for walks, getting some sun, doing juicing and eating better, also kind of getting your vegetables in order, like all these things that literally correspond with each other. You know what I'm saying? It's all connected, and
Absolutely, because it's mind, body, spirit, right?
correct,
So let's
correct.
say spirit, and you're right. Well, this isn't a religious channel, but we are spiritual, very spiritual. I grew up Southern Baptist. I've adopted many, many more philosophies over my lifetime. I do worship Jesus Christ. I don't go to church on a regular basis. I wish I did. I don't. That's on me, but I'm okay with it. My God meets me in my garden. So I spent a lot of time in prayer, and I should have said that first, probably. It's very important to have your spiritual balance because everything's about
Yeah.
balance. And when I pray, when things, unfortunately, a lot of times I don't pray until things are out of balance, like most people, we get busy and then when things start going haywire, your body's not feeling too good. Maybe you can feel your mind stressed,
Yeah.
back to that brain health thing where your brain will let you know. You know, when you can't get your thoughts together, you forget things a lot. You, you know, you get stressed out over the tiniest of things. Your brain is telling you, hey, you know, you need to chill out. You really need to chill out. You need to find
Mhm.
that Zen. And for me to find Zen, I do go to prayer. And when I get into prayer, my prayer is simply, I ask, Lord, please, you know, in the name of Christ, to send me angels, guides, guardians, whatever I need to protect my mind, protect my body, because we are told to wear the full armor of Christ. And we are under spiritual attacks, you know, and everybody that knows me knows that I believe this and I teach this and I live this and I walk this. So, you know, if you think that random things are happening to you and it's just all random, no. If you're living a high power, high, not power, but a high energetic life, if you're reaching people, if you're doing the right things, if you're living your life at a high level, that you're not, how do I say that? That you're giving a lot to everyone around you,
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm.
and you're a high vibrational person, you're going to get attacked. There's lower forces that are going to attack you or try to. So when you bring in your guides, your guardians, your angels, and you ask for protection, and you also ask that you are made more aware. That's another thing. See, that's tuning in. That's going into
Mhm.
self, into here to find your source
Correct.
so that you know that you're walking in peace. And when you're in peace, your brain's at rest.
Correct.
So, what you were saying, Victoria, the berries, always the berries, any berries, raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, all the berries, they are phenomenal for you on so many different levels. The grapes, incredible. Coconut oil with MCT oil is one of the best things that you can do. There's a lot of studies on all this.